Hello guys, welcome back to Random Time, and in this video we will be doing our usual two robots, one big and one small. And I'm sorry about the sound to the side. My turtles filter is kind of a little weird. So yeah, let's get started.
Today we have a 1970s 18-inch Rotate-O-Matic robot. He uses 4 batteries to run him, and you can see that he has the chest. This chest actually does open up. So what he does is a Rotate-O-Matic is his whole body turns around 360 degrees from the chest up, waist down. And as he rotates and turns around, these doors will open up. So you can see the doors, and then out comes his machine guns, which are right here. So you'll see that type of action. They go back in, and then he stops, and then he walks. He has a walking action, Rotate-O-Matic action, a sound action, and then the opening of the chest. So we have 4 actions, and he does actually light up, so it's almost 5 actions robot. And this one does not function. His legs do not walk because he is worn out, I think, just because he's almost 50 years old. Okay, take a look at the side on him. You have these feet. He has 4.5-inch feet, clawed hands, arms that you can lift up and down like that manually, back and forth. Notice it's like a claw hand, you see. And then his ears are up here, and this is his body will rotate, and then the side chest will open, and he walks back and forth with a pivot. Here's a rear view of this robot. You see how big he is. Look at the nice graphics they did on the back here. Stuff they didn't do on toys anymore. Look at the design on there. The stamped metal plating that they did. Here's his battery door that pops open like so. He takes 4 D-cell batteries, and then the door closes. You can push the piece right back up there to keep it closed. And then you can just kind of see his the plastic little piece there keeps it closed. But you can just see the little gears and the dials and stuff. The detail in here is really good. There's the back side of his feet. Big old head he has up on him, which you can move manually and rotate. And then just go like such with him. So he's a very nice, colorful piece. The other side is the same as the other. They're both the same. You can see there's some paint wear here. This actually is made of plastic. The later robots they made, beyond the late 60s, they started using plastic on it because they were so expensive. This piece here still has a lot of metal in him, though. This is all metal here. Plastic is on the arms, and the chest, and then the head. But this is still a very nice piece to own. What you see here is just a reflection from the light from his gun case right up here on the top. So that has nothing to do with his feet. Here are his feet. 4.5-inch feet, black metal again. 2 wheels aside, and the wheels do spin as he moves. He's have to give traction. About a 1/2 inch in diameter wheel. You can see there's still tread wear on here, which means he probably was not played with very much. This piece was so big and lumbering when he walked, he probably was not played with that a whole bunch. But it's 2 identical feet. These are all made of metal composition. What you see here are 2 Robbie the Robots. And these were called Robbie the Robots, which is a common name they use for robots. The one here is a reproduction. He's new, and when I say that, he's only a few years old. The one on the left was made in the early 60s. This one, if he was in this condition, he'd be about an $800 piece. If he's in the box, about $1,200. You can see some of the features on him. He's a wind-up robot. He has his little key start here. And then he's key wound. There's a key wind there, and there's a key wind there. You can see the difference in them, though. How tall one is and how short one is. Now notice in here, they do have a clear mask. And he still has his original plastic mask, which is very unusual. Usually kids, when they play with these, they broke that mask out. What also makes these nice pieces is they have faces in them. He is missing the red lens that normally goes in here. You see that's gone. It's probably inside the robot somewhere. Probably gone. And then look at the little detail on here, the little gears, the little dials they put on there. He's missing a hand, which is not real uncommon because these had little hook arms. Like here, he has the other one. Hard to find with their hooks on them like that, the old ones, because they're barely riveted on there. But these are 2 very nice pieces. Reproduction, original. But 2 very nice Robbie robot pieces. You can see a little bit of rust up here on the top on the dome on him, but still a good, nice piece to have. Robbie the Robot side view, reproduction, original. You can also see the color tone. These are actually blue, but he's faded through the years. See the color here? There's the keys on both of them. Just a little bit different. The hand's a little bit bigger, a little shinier. But it's all metal composition. Two nice very pieces. These are both key wound, so you wind the key on them and they start walking. This key here I think is worn out on him. He may or may not work. Does have some rust on the side, but for as old as he is, this piece here is about 55 years old, so he's still in pretty good condition, except for his missing arm. The back view of these two robots, kind of the barrel chest, the round head. You can see the metal here on the back where they made it. They had to curve that metal around. This is heavy gauge metal to make it shaped like that, and then they snapped the dome on top. No rivets in here. This is just metal on metal, steel, metal stamping that they did on these two pieces. Original has the flatter feet, taller feet, and then the robot actually is much taller than the other one, probably almost 2 inches taller. That's one way you can tell if it's a reproduction or not. One other difference, this one will say made in Japan, so you know it's original from the 60s. This one will not.
Thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section below what you think about the two robots. And please subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. Ugh. And
That's all, folks.